Alright, I'm back, guys. I'm back. I'm going to go ahead and just jump straight into the game because the game is already underway. We're going to be joining Team Piddlywinks versus 765 Productions. Let's turn off Motley Crew for now. Let's update my overlay. What score do these teams have? Piddlywinks is at 1. Which team is which? That's another question. I don't even know. I have the rosters here. Let's see. Clockcat is on Piddlywinks. So that means Clockcat is Diamond Sword, Piddlywinks is Diamond Sword. Oops. Piddlywinks. And this must be 765 Productions. Save. Piddlywinks is already up 1 point, whereas 765 has yet to score a point in this game yet. In this tournament. But both teams are even. We are on Tartarus. Just throw out the overlay here. And let's get this game started. I feel like I'm missing something. What am I missing? Game's up. Overlay's up. I'm unmuted. Yes. Okay, so this game just started-ish about 4 minutes ago. And it is 0-0 for Team Diamond Sword, which is Piddlywinks. We got Apolloky, Cantaloupe, Clockcat, Silver Chaos, Losty, Spawnouch, and Wizard Delight. And for Team Blood Eagle, which is 765 Productions. That is Board, Twitch and Cheese, Synthesis, Tubes, Emolitus, Idolmaster, and High-Res Bort. Is that? No, that's not the real High-Res Bort, is it? What? I don't think that is. I think it's just a Smurf. I want to find out if that's actually the case, though, because that'd be pretty fun to know. I sincerely doubt it's the real Bart, though. It could be. Who knows? What's his ping? The central. 68? No, it's not Bart. Just jumping into this game, I haven't had a chance to really look at the rosters to figure out, where these teams are going to go, but we are pretty even here with 5 minutes left to go. Clockcat is here playing Hoff for Team Piddlywinks, so got to get these straight because they're not wearing a tag. 765 Productions seems to be wearing USA tags. SD, I don't know, it's not consistent, unfortunately, but alas. I have encoding options. I'm not sure what we're talking about. I don't know if you're talking to me about my stream or what. Oh, you're talking about using. Yes, I have. I've been partnered actually since CSN tournament. So Fish Sticks hooked me up. But taking a look, let's see. Bam. So on the 765 flag stand, we have Synthesis. I'm just gonna Synthesis and Tubes. So Losty is actually coming in on a route. The flag stand is completely clear. And he is out at full health, pretty much, as Soldier elects to take a disc jump out to make it over the middle hill here. Spawnouch is here to meet him with Apolloky. Twitching Cheese has got to chase him back, but Twitching is really low on health. And this actually could be the first cap of the game. Clockcat is here defending the flag. And yes, Losty does bring it up 1-0 for Team Piddlywinks. And yes, that is the first cap of the game here with 6.5 minutes in. So, who do we actually have? We are actually down a player for 765. What happened? I'm not sure what's going on. Hopefully they'll be able to get their player in. Maybe somebody crashed, or maybe they're going to have to bring in a sub. Maybe somebody's mom came and told them to get off the computer. I don't know. But we're going to find out what's going on there, hopefully. In the meantime, though, taking a look at Clockcat guarding this flag stand. Where do we have coming in? Actually, it looks like we just had another flag grab here from Spawnouch, who did just a front to back. Tubes is here clicking Spawnouch's dot. The dot is successfully clicked, and Spawnouch goes down. Losty with the midfield regrab, though. Great grab. And he is out with full health. Synthesis is on the chase. Long-range Nitron misses, unfortunately. That would have been an amazing shot. Another Nitron misses, but Synthesis is right on top of him. I guess Synthesis doesn't have the LAR, or he would be peppering him, but he's got a long way to go. He takes a jump there. He's running Rage and Quick Draw, so he can't jump again with until he regens health. And yes, he does have the shotgun, but he goes down right away, and I think he's suicided, not getting that return. That was unfortunate there. Spawnhouse gets the pickup, tries to pass it off to Losty. Losty misses. Looks like there's a flag grab attempt on this side, and it goes down. Clockhat is there guarding it, babysitting it. Tubes is on top of the flag now, trying to get some return, doing some sniper chase. Spawnhouse is getting away from him though, and this flag is returned, and an E-grab comes out from somebody. I'm not sure who. So this is on top of the flag again, coming to redeem himself. No, he goes down, and Silver Chaos is going to get this return. Actually, Apollo does, and Losty brings the score up 2-0. So now, after kind of a slow start, I guess, it looks like Team Piddlywinks is pulling ahead, getting a couple caps out here now with 16.5 minutes left to go. And actually, it looks like Team 765 Productions is trying to keep their gen up. I don't know if they have been actively doing that. Do they have a tech? They do have a tech. Idolmaster is teching, and they're still at 6 players. They lost our Hoff. Asking if they can bring in a sub. I believe that's okay. Spawn Outs in the meantime takes advantage of the missing Hoff and is out on a very, very fast back route. A couple of missed snipes by Tubes, and this looks like it's going to be a third cap. And that is really an unfortunate person to drop, is the Hoff. It looks like they're bringing in Anathema. Anathema, I don't know if that is a person who is on their team or a sub. Anathema, it looks like he's not on the on their roster. ACD, it looks like Anathema was on ACD, which is a teammate of Tubes. I guess they don't have they only have 6 of their players here, unfortunately, so they have to bring in a sub. Very nice of Team Piddlywinks to allow that. And as I said, that high-res Bort from Team 765 is out as a brute, very fast, gets it past halfway, and Twitching Cheese is here to get the regrab. And Molodus says, no, Balgi actually might get the return. No, Molodus does get the pickup, but Palki's right on top. No, he goes down to Sigis's shotgun right away. And actually, this could be a first cap. But Losty's there. Anathema's there as the Hoff. Finally there to block him, but no, Losty gets out. Flag is returned, though, and Molodus does get the cap. So, Team 765 Productions was able to get on the board. So, no cap out here for Piddlywinks. And we have ourselves a game. Spawnhouse coming in on a back route again, which I'm sure will be a lot harder to get through now that there's a Hoff somewhere. Hoff is distracted. Spawnhouse is coming in. Tube spotted him. But Spawnhouse was able to get out pretty clean. Tubes has got to snipe him out. There's not a whole lot of chase. Synthesis is far, far behind. Spawnhouse actually is just going to go ahead and land on the flag stand. Looks like this is going 4-0, or 4-1, excuse me. Pretty quick. Tubes saying that Synthesis is lagging. He's got 60 ping from what I see, but ping doesn't always mean that there's no warping. And Wizard Delight getting a really quick little regrab here. This is tries to get a grab just because he can. Sometimes it's a fun idea just to, grab and take advantage of a distracted defense. And not a bad idea. Unfortunately for him, he goes down though. So, let's see. Spawnhouse setting up another route. I don't know who is capping here for 765. I've seen Spawnhouse doing some capping. I've seen Losty do some capping for Piddlywinks. But I don't know who's capping on the other side. If we take a look at the flag stand, Clockcat has been pretty safe here. He's got lots of mines set up on the flag stand. They're kind of close together. They could be cowboyed pretty easily. But I don't really see any cappers coming in right now. And Spawn Out is coming in on the... it looks like actually he was taken out. And the generator goes up here for Team 765. And it's at Mark II, so... putting a lot of investment into defending that generator. It was, who was it? Well, Twitching Cheese was technician just then. I think they had someone else as gen, a monkey. And Losty tries to go for a grab, but is taken out. Spawn Ouch also is taken out by Synthesis. Great D there. Looks like they've finally been able to pull their D together. And if I'm seeing this correctly, we have 4 on D here, so they are running a D stack. And Twitch and Cheese jumps, because he was in the Technician, which is why he repaired the generator, and he gets a strike. Oh, and High-Res Bort is already back home with another grab, so really, really quick turnaround here for Team 765 Productions. Getting lots of grabs and a cap already out. Tubes is home, where Cantaloupe is out. Nice body block there by Synthesis, getting that stop. Item actually comes and bumps him from behind, and that flag goes down. Oh, it's not returned. Losty knocks him off. Twitching Trees tries to get the return as well. Looks like they got control of this flag, and is returned and capped. So 2 points now for 765 after letting quite a few get through. Just a huge difference that Hoff appears to be making. So yeah, it's coming through together pretty much. Pretty much. That doesn't make any sense. I can't talk. I have 2 hours of sleep. So, I mean, okay, so we've had a couple of brute grabs by High-Res Bort. I'm going to be following him because he was going pretty fast. Are they actually doing brute capping? Where is he? High-Res Bort is home right now. Here he is here. He isn't a brute, and it looks like he's staying on defense, but he was doing capping before. Losty very high in the air. I don't know if Tubes has spotted him, but Spawnage might beat him to the flag stand. It's pretty well defended. There's very little offensive pressure. Spawnage goes down to a tech turret because, of course, those generators are up on the part of 765. Losty going to come in behind him. Actually, he suicides. I don't know if he cratered or decided to reset because he had no clear. And a tank coming out for... What? He suicided. Oh, maybe he accidentally bought a tank? Or Twitch and Cheese just decides to grab it anyway. I have never seen a team that is behind pick up a tank in any recent memory. I mean, ever since the days of Vash Eriks and Thea ended, I haven't really seen people really take tanks seriously. So I don't know if this is serious or what. Maybe this is, you know, new meta, tank on Tartarus. We'll have to see how this turns out. I'm interested because as the team who is behind, they're not doing this as a joke or to be cheeky. They're doing this because they think it's actually going to work. I really don't know. So yeah, I mean, with this tank up here, putting a ton of pressure on the flag stand, but Cantaloupe is right on top of that tank, putting a lot of damage on it. Of course, those spin fuses doing tons and tons of damage to Beowulfs and vehicles in general. That AR won't do anything, as Cantaloupe is finding out now, and he actually goes down, so Twitch and Cheese is going to continue with his tank pressure. Clawcat isn't going to be able to stay on the stand for long, and what, is this Doombringer offense? We have a Doombringer offense from Idolmaster, so lots of non-standard play coming out from 765, having a lot of fun here with this game. I don't really see any grabs though coming out. So, oh, actually, no, we have a grab cycle. That's how they're doing it. High-Res Bort has been grab cycle grabbing, and that's how he's been able to get it so far. So that, unfortunately, I mean, he wasn't stopped. He just missed that time. Kind of borked the grab, and it looks like, did the tank go down? Yes, the tank did go down, unfortunately, sad day. But looking across the field, we have quite a lot of D here. I think High-Res Bort, oh yes, so he went over here to buy a grab cycle and accidentally bought the tank, so that's why Twitching Cheese was just using it just for fun. And I don't know how effective it was, but we have another grab cycle, and grab cycle capping being the primary capping strategy here for 765. Gotten a couple caps so far, so I can't say it's been bad. But not a lot of flag movement on either side in a while now. I mean, Piddlywinks was able to take advantage of 765's lack of Hoff for quite a bit, and getting probably at least 2 or 3 caps out of that. So that's really too bad for 765. I'm glad they were able to get a ringer, and that Piddlywinks was willing to let that ringer come in. The damage may have already been done. Spawn Outs coming in from an interesting back route here. One thing that I love watching about Tartarus is just that it's so unknown that I see new things all the time with cap routes and strategies on D and O. Spawn Outs coming in here now for that cap, but the force field is up. There's no way he gets taken out pretty quickly. And with this D stack, it's really, I mean, Piddlywinks isn't really going to be able to make it out as long as these force fields are up. Wizard Delight looks like he's coming in as Infiltrator. Is he going to try to clear out the force field? But of course, Anathema, if he's a good Huff, I hope. Well, I'm sure he's a good Huff. I don't. Looks like he doesn't have a force field here. But one thing that's always great, yes, Tubes is calling down the inventory station so that Anathema can recharge. You always want to, if you throw down a force field or a bunch of mines, you always want to go back to the inventory station so you have more in the bank or in your back pocket in case you need to throw them down once they're destroyed immediately. So high-res Bort setting up that Grav Cycle Cap. Some offensive pressure here from 765 with no capper coming in, so I'm not really sure what's up with that. One thing about that Grav Cycle Cap strat is that it can take a long time to set up. Wizard like going down to that force field again. You got to take out those force fields or take out the generator. So yeah, as I was saying, the Grav Cycle Cap can take a long time to put together, and actually I wonder if they're getting it together now. Surely Piddlywinks has caught onto their strategy by now. Here's the Grav Cycle here. It's in position. Apolloky has spotted him though. He's looking for him. And he's trying to take out the Grav Cycle. High-res Bort going for the grab anyway. And Idolmaster coming in with some Doombringer clear. And no, high-res Bort misses. Looks like he might have been warping around a little bit. I don't know what kind of ping he has right now, what do you say? 68. Which isn't terrible. But no, he was taking out Apolloky, getting that return. And but a lot of fun here. A lot of fun strategies coming out. And I like seeing Grav Cycle Caps. And, you know, maybe that's a good way to approach the map. I mean, like I said, they did get a couple caps out of it, but, you know, this is closing in on 5 minutes left in the game. Sick is just saying, sorry guys, I guess we hate fun. Oh, I think you guys are having fun, it's fine. Tubes plays Sniper, he's going to say that he clicks dots. That's what he always says. No, he's instead going to click dots. Okay. So I was just reading some conversation in the IRC chat. I was making some good points there, but that is not here. That is what we have here is a game on Tartarus between 765 Productions and Piddlywinks. So Spawn is setting up another back route, and you know, it's really going to be up to Piddlywinks to break this defense. I mean, they are up, and so far there's been not really much flag movement, but there's been zero flag movement ever since they have this Hoff up with the generator up. And honestly, I just have not seen very much offensive pressure other than cappers. I mean, double capper against a D stack is extremely difficult to pick up or pull off because you have just so many defenders for two offense to deal with. And yeah, really, if you're going up against a D stack, you really need one capper and 3 offense in order to deal with all of those offense. It's very difficult to pull off a double cap against a D stack, which this is. Cantaloupe learning that spin fusers die before they reach the flag stand from where he's shooting them. But we actually do finally have a lot of offensive pressure coming in, and we have Spawn Outs who's on that static route. Looks like there's not enough pressure though, because that force field is still up and Spawners gets sniped out by tubes. High-res Bort again setting up this Grav Cycle Cap, and yeah, it's just not a whole lot of offensive pressure from either team. You gotta ramp up that timing. Again, it's all about that timing. See, we see Idolmaster in here clearing the stand very, very early compared to when High-res Bort is actually coming in. And Idolmaster is going to be dead here now, and they're going to be able to reset their defense as High-res Bort comes in on his Grav Cycle. So it looks like he's just going to sit here waiting. No, is he going to go for it? I don't know. I think he's probably going to sit here static. Twitch and Cheese is here, going to do some clearing for him probably. Going to distract Clockcat and clear off some of the mines. And here comes the Grav Cycle. The Shrike is on top of that, and Clockcat, does he see the cap? He does get the block, but no, actually this cap is still out. High-res Bort gets Nitron by Apolloky. Apolloky gets the return. And yeah, it's just a very, very slow play. It can work, but you've got to have that timing down in order to make it even more effective. And with 2.5 minutes left, the amount of time it takes to set up those grab cycle caps is just too much. And unfortunately for them, they've got to pull something off. Actually, High-Res Bort, as a Pathfinder now, he does switch it up, doing a normal route, it looks like, instead of the grab cycle. Maybe he's going to throw him off somewhere, or put him off balance. They're going to be expecting that grab cycle, so Pathfinder is probably not going to be expecting Twitching Cheese here. Trying to put some shots onto that Strike, who has, I guess, been putting a lot of pressure there on the offense, doing a great job on D. I think Piddlywinks is setting up to be a little bit more defensive now that we only have less than 2 minutes left to go, and they just have to win at this point. Idolmaster gets a fast grab, but Silver Chaos is right behind him in that Strike. Idolmaster now very, very low health, and he gets nailed by a Strike Bolt from Silver Chaos, and that flag is dead. I don't see anyone else. Actually, we do have Synthesis coming in, but I doubt he's going to be able to get that return, or that pickup. Silver Chaos in a Strike that's very low on health. Actually, Immolatus gets the pickup. He's taking down Silver Chaos, babysitting that flag quite a bit. And now Wizard Delight coming in for the return. Silver Chaos denying Twitchy Cheese. And High-Res Bort, actually, great timing, forcing that return. High-Res Bort is out as a Pathfinder with very low health, but he is in midfield. Maybe looking for some escort. I think Pollocky is right on top of him. In fact, Pollocky does get the kill and the return. So great defense here from Piddlywinks. Well done by Apollocky. And with a minute left to go, 765 Productions has quite a mountain to climb here. 50 seconds. They've got to get a grab, a cap, and then another grab to put this into overtime. And at this point, it's got to happen now. And with Spawnouts grabbing the flag on Alama here, I don't think that could happen. They've got to get this return, and I just don't see the offense on the other side in order to pull that off. I think with their Hoff, who had dropped, they just weren't able to come back from that. So that's unfortunately. I'm glad that they were able to find that ringer, but Clawcat, the Hoff actually capping, quite unusual and unorthodox offense coming out from Clawcat. Idolmaster going to try to kill him on the way back, but it doesn't really matter. 6 seconds left of the game, and this is going to go to Team Piddlywinks. So 1 point for them in this tournament, and great games by both teams. I'm glad I was able to jump into that relatively early on in the game and bring that to you. So GG's from both teams, and well played to Piddlywinks for taking that win. And